Saenchai has many of these fights later in his career in the Thai Fight organization where he styles on foreigners. This is a particularly nasty one. I'm former Cage Warriors lightweight champion George Hardwick. Let's break this down. Obviously, Saenchai is in the black shorts, so he's setting his rhythm with his lead hand, opposite stance. Saenchai the southpaw, he'll use his Thai sidekick and touch the gloves on that lead side to set the rhythm. His opponent opens up with a right kick like many do, but Saenchai, giving him the false sense of distance, has a lot of room to lean back, and then he hits him with a teep through the middle, to which his opponent responds with the same thing. We're going to see this quite a bit in the fight. Saenchai does something, the opponent tries to respond with the same thing, and they're establishing this hand fight. We're going to see a little skip into the kick from Saenchai. There's a small little skip which allows him to get a bit of power into it and set him at the right distance. That skip allows him to see, is he at the right range before he throws it? A lot of Thais do that. And there's the first big shot, big knockdown. So he actually pulls down the lead glove of his opponent so he can fire that left high kick in. It means that the opponent only has one glove to defend, so you can't really defend a high kick with one glove. In Cage Warriors a while ago, we saw Dominic Wooding do this to Cameron Hardy. It's very effective from the opposite stance. You know, that shin comes around the guard. Harry sparred with Saenchai. My brother Harry sparred with Saenchai at a seminar in Darlington many years ago. He pushed past a lot of kids wanting to spar there, but he got the first spar with Saenchai. And something he said is, a lot of those kicks, head kicks, body kicks, they hit like a beat after, you'd expect. And because he just went around the side, he comes through the middle with a straight front kick to the face, straight left, and then kicks the back leg. Obviously, the attention's high, so he doesn't go straight back to that high kick immediately. Touching gloves again, establishing this rhythm with the glove touch, and then breaking it either Thai side kicking through the middle. His opponent starts to throw hooks left and right, and Saenchai, his defense is kind of similar to Daniel Cormier in some ways, to punches. He'll flare his elbows out to the side and get behind his shoulders. We saw it again there. It looks a little bit wrong, but even at a high level, it can work. And Saenchai using his left straight into left knee. He'll throw his left straight, and even if he doesn't land it, he'll just use it to scoop around the head, bring him into a clinch, and interrupt the punching flow of his opponent, who's desperate to get back after suffering that knockdown. Again, Saenchai counters with a punch off of the kick catch, but he doesn't land the punch quite how he wants, so he's happy to accept a clinch and a break to reset at this range, establishing the hand fight again, giving that lean back, false sense of distance, getting his arms out the way as well, so he doesn't suffer any damage to his forearm, and then teeping through the middle, landing orthodox for a second there, and throwing his right straight. And again, if he throws that straight punch, if he throws that hook, it doesn't land quite how he wants. He'll just use it to scoop around the head and interrupt the punches, because a lot of the times Saenchai is fighting a foreign fighter who's going to use their punches quite a lot. There's a left straight into left knee. Left straight just grazes him, and he uses that knee as defense. He puts that arm across the other side of the face and throws the left knee. As his opponent starts to hook and throw tight punches back, that knee opens up to the body. Again, he throws a left straight first, a little fake to bring the opponent's knee up. He throws a left straight, not the cleanest connection, so he's happy to just swap that into a grip and drive the knee in the middle. We see a lot of really good southpaws do this. Watch Saenchai, watch Giorgio Petrosian. They'll throw a straight punch like here to the body and then knee on the same spot. That's an effective thing to do as well, because if you've thrown a straight shot to the body, it's harder to get that hand back up in time to a classic conventional guard. Sometimes it is just quicker to bring that hand up and throw a knee to the body. See Giorgio Petrosian do that a lot in 2009, 2010 when he won K1 Max tournaments on the bounce. Hand fighting there again, establishing the hand fight. Opponent teeps through the middle. Saenchai fakes, kind of faking that he's going to go in the middle, and then goes around with the left kick. Always keeping his shape on the back foot. And there we see Saenchai bringing his elbows up. This is a bit Daniel Cormier in this defense, and it's almost blasphemy to say that there's striking similarities between Saenchai and Daniel Cormier to the Muay Thai purists, but it is, in the way that he's got a shorter, stockier build, and he kind of dips below his shoulders and flares his elbows out, something that would look a little bit wrong, but he does it to a high level and has done it to so many different opponents. Nice little sweep there, passing it across to the other side of the body. No chance to get re-teeped whilst holding the leg. And there's a fake into high kick. And then he responds with the cross. Fake into high kick, hitting that slight beat after you would expect. His opponent tries to fire back with the same thing. Saenchai knows and hits him with the left straight. You can tell your opponent what they're going to do next, almost subconsciously, by doing that yourself. If you cross your feet, your opponent often crosses your feet with you. Something Samart would do back in the day. He would cross his feet, and there's the left high kick. Timing the loading of the hook. Because he loads his hook outdoes his opponent and drops his right hand, he leaves himself very vulnerable. You know, his right hand drops, possibly because he's been getting hit to the body with that left kick on his way in a few times, or the left knee. So he's starting to bring his right hand down as he tries to step in with his punches. And it's good night, Irene, as Michael Chiavello would say. A very, very textbook Saenchai performance on Thai Fight. A very brutal head kick, 2 head kick knockdowns. There's so many fights I could study of Saenchai on Thai Fight. Subscribe, check the Patreon. Who should I break down next? I will do Doumbé eventually.